Giants baseball. Told straight. You're listening to NorCal Sports Network. No homers, no casuals. Just truth. Let's go!
All right, everybody, welcome on in. NorCal Sports Network. We're live from Scottsdale. Well, not quite live from Scottsdale. I'm in the west side, but we're bringing you the game live. Welcome, Dallas. It's the bottom half of the eighth. Rafi Devers is leading off. DH. Good sign tonight was Devers hit into a double play, but what was good, he was running full speed down the line to try and beat it out. So that means he's healthy. That's a good sign.
I wouldn't really mind if he just took a little bit easy on the sprinting.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess he was maybe, I think they babied him probably enough where it was, if it was a regular season, he might have missed a game.
He's obviously feeling good if he's going all out like that.
He might have missed just a couple games if it was a regular season, 2 or 3 games. But so early in spring, too, he has plenty of time to get ready. He's got, they're probably going to get him, they got 12 more games down here. He can get 30 at-bats more easily, just playing the home games probably. So anyway, we're bringing it to you live, the game. It's 3-2, bottom of the eighth. The White Sox lead the Giants. And, it's a good game. A couple of standouts tonight. I thought Caleb Killian looked really good. Have you been watching, Dallas?
No, I haven't.
I've been,
just got home, so I'm catching up.
Killian looked good on the mound in his inning. Keaton Wynn, he's looking good. Devers goes down swinging. Daniel Susak tonight looks really good. 1 for 2, went opposite way. Man on first. He got him all the way over to third with the base hit. Plus, he's thrown out 2 runners attempting to steal. So that's pretty good. I think he's, wrapping up the job for the backup catcher. I like him catching. I like everything about his catching. I like his hitting. I think the Giants really got a good player in Daniel Susak in the Rule 5 draft.
That's great. I mean, that's been a position, that backup catcher position, that they've struggled with the last couple of years.
Yeah. And what else we got in here? Tell you who else. I got to put Christian Koss. He just struck out. He may have not done himself any favors tonight making this club. He got picked off earlier in the game. He was brought in to pinch run, and he got picked off second base. That's not a good thing to do, man, when you're kind of on that fence. I think he's on the fence because I don't think the Giants need 2 infielders, everybody. Backup infielders. I think you need 2 outfielders because you need to carry a lefty on this team. And I think you're going to have to carry Matos. I'm almost thinking I want to see Eldridge make this club, but I think they like an Encarnacion as the DH, which I don't like. I'd much rather have Eldridge. But I think if I'm carrying an extra outfielder instead of extra infielder, it's going to be a lefty, and it's going to be Grant McCray, or it's going to be Brennan, Will Brennan. I like Brennan. Mm-hmm. The guy had a really good at bat tonight, and he just kept fouling pitches off, and he took the guy into a 3-2 count. And then I think he lined to the first base like over 100 miles an hour, and it was a DP. The guy who was on first got, I think it was Bader was on first, and there's nothing he could do. It was a bullet. Even if he froze, he didn't have a shot to get back to the bag. So I like Brennan. And I like McCray. McCray just made an outstanding catch all the way to the center field wall. He ran back on it. he could play deep. I almost like, this may sound, I don't think it sounds too blasphemous, but I almost like McRae better than Jung-Hoo Lee.
That's a bold statement, but I mean, I haven't seen the South Korean games. I don't know how well he's playing. I know he had a couple of good games, Jung-Hoo. So,
but I think,
yeah, I mean, his job is not in question. There's no possible way for him to lose his job.
No, he's not. He's going to make contact. If Jung-Hoo just hits 275 and plays solid right field, he's fine. And
for sure, it's the 275 that he's got to get to, because he'll hit 300, 320 for a stretch, and then he'll hit 100 for a stretch, and he's got to eliminate those 100 stretches and be able to show a little more consistency throughout the whole year.
And if I saw enough of Brennan, I probably would like him more than Jung-Hoo. Brennan's a guy that really can make some contact. We'll see how Lee does. I expect him to have a better year, and I think he'll bounce back. I'm just saying, if he struggles at the plate and he doesn't do much, man, I don't know. But
he's making a lot of money. He's going to have every opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to be.
Succeed.
I'm not saying McRae's better. I just think McRae's upside might be better. But you got to go with Jung-Hoo Lee to start. I mean, you can't take him out of the lineup.
I think he has a clean slate to go the whole way. They're going to give him every opportunity. He's not even going to miss that many games. One a week or whatever. If that. Right. But they're going to play him, and they're paying him the money, and he's going to have to prove it. So McRae's only shot is that they need a left-handed outfielder off the bench, and they've got several options. They had a couple options. So so we'll see if he has a chance to make it.
Yeah. Well, the Giants are 15-3 right now. If they lose this game tonight, do you consider firing Tony Vitello?
I think he's gone. I mean, you can't lose to the White Sox. I think he has
to be. You can't lose to the White Sox, man.
That would be inexcusable.
Yeah,
it would show that he's just not major league material.
Yeah, he's not. If you can't beat the White Sox at home, I'm sorry, man. I don't think you can keep him around to see how the season starts.
Yeah. Now, if the Giants come back and win this game, then they should sign him to a lifetime contract.
Yeah, definitely. If he does get signed to, if he wins this game, I'm giving him 30-year contract. I know he's 47. I take him all the way to 77. I would definitely.
Right. He should die in a Giants uniform.
Yeah, absolutely. And they probably should,
start casting the statue.
Yeah, exactly. Will Bednar did get cut today, or whatever it was the other day. I can't remember what I saw it, but Bednar, you got guys like Killian in camp and Keaton Wynn and Trevor McDonald, who started tonight. McDonald pitched well. He did give up 2 home runs that were hit pretty good, but that was about all he did. I think he walked one guy. Let me see. You used to be able to watch the game and pull the box. Here's the box score. Okay.
This is the time of year where they have to start thinning the herd a little bit, and if they can see that somebody's just not quite ready, they're gonna demote people down. But that doesn't mean we haven't seen the last of Bednar. I think if he can show that he has control, then he could be a real asset to the back end of that bullpen. So just a matter of getting his work in and seeing it where he's at later in the season, because obviously the guy injury becomes a problem with the bullpen. Yeah,
I think Sanchez is pitching right now, the lefty, and he's fighting for a job. They signed Lucchesi the other day. Oh, we still got our ball guys that are old guys. He just missed it down there. No glove. How do you be a ball dude down there the line and try and scoop up a ball barehanded that's moving pretty good? Give these guys a glove. Come on. But Sanchez is trying to make the club. McDonald, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 home runs, 1 base on ball, 4 strikeouts. His ERA on the spring is 1.80. Hey, Will Clark there on the bench talking with Dusty Baker. That's great to see. I think Will was only on the team for 1 year with Dusty, right? The first year Dusty was manager in 93. And then Will left.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. Will left in 94 to go to the Rangers, right?
I think you're right on that timeline.
Yeah. I love Christopher Sanchez, beautiful chicken. Took me to a title last year in fantasy baseball. By the way, if anybody wants to play fantasy baseball, it's better hurry. It's crap or get off the pot time. Guy's got a. Oh, he's running and he catcher. What's the catcher's name again? Haggy or something or Haas.
Haas.
Yeah, he dropped the ball as he went to throw it. Susak threw out two guys. But that's right. He had him as a hitting coach. That's right, NorCal. He had him as a hitting coach.
Before that, right.
Yeah. He's going for third. Here's the throw down to third. He's safe. Stole both bases on the catcher. I mean, the pitcher, Sanchez. So runner on third. Now, this is an important run if you're betting on this game, but if you're
that's Darren Baker.
Oh, it is Darren. That's right.
Yeah,
showing off. Okay, that's why Will Clark and Dusty are over there having a good time. Good for Darren Baker. Yeah, if you're betting on spring training games, let me give you a hint. You need to call 1-800 get help now. I mean, come on. Oh, he swung on and missed, and it's full count now. Sanchez, but the guys who helped themselves tonight, Keaton Wynn helped himself. McDonald, I think he's on this club. Matt Gage pitched really good. 2 strikeouts in 1 inning pitched, gave up 1 hit. Keaton Wynn, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. He looked good. He's Trevor Beck, Tristan Beck, 2 innings or 1 inning pitch, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 base on ball. I think Beck. I don't want to see Beck on the opening day roster. I'm just, yeah. I mean, guys like I think Keaton Wynn is looking good. And
that'd be great if Keaton Wynn could make this team. I mean, we've been waiting for him to show something for so many years.
Yeah,
how many years has it been? 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, great potential. I mean, remember the first year he had some nasty stuff, and then he just kept getting hurt.
Yeah, so it would be great to see him make it, and Beck too. You know, both those guys have been through a lot. So, but yeah, I don't. It's good to see that there's this kind of competition because you know it's going to be whoever steps up. I think Lucchesi probably has an inside track now that they signed him to the major league deal. And Brubaker's in the same boat.
No, he got a minor league deal, Lucchesi, I think.
Oh, did he?
Pretty sure it was a minor league deal.
Oh, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but didn't Joey Lucchesi, I think it was like $1.5 million, but I thought it was a minor league deal.
Yeah, minor league deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good to know.
Thank you. Hey, Insane, I want to address a couple things with you. I appreciate you being in the chat, but, you know, I see some stirring some stuff up over there on another channel. You know, look, I've known Eric and Lou for a long time. I'm sure you don't have their phone numbers on your phone like I do. Don't try and create a controversy between the two channels. If you want to watch their channel and you like their channel better, that's totally fine. Okay. But I don't want to get into no crazy. Dan said this. All as I said was we haven't bought subs. Some channels do. It's probably pretty well known that some channels do. And, you know, that's anybody's prerogative. I'm not accusing them of anything. There's nothing illegal about buying subs. I haven't done it, and I could, and I would probably gain 3,000-4,000 subs pretty quickly. Yeah, I know you're repeating what I said, but you don't have to. I got screenshots that were sent to me that said, I'm trying to stir stuff up. I'm not. Okay, so let's just leave it at that, and enjoy both channels. If you prefer theirs, that's fine. There's plenty of channels that
watch them
talk
both,
Giants
man.
baseball.
You can just tune in later on. It's no big deal.
So
I like their program. I'm in there all the time. You guys see me. You chat with me over there.
I see you over there. Yeah, sometimes I check it out now and then. Yeah, I don't have time all the time, but I'll put some comments in there. But yeah, I mean, just remember everything started right here at NorCal Sports Network. This was the launching pad. This channel was the launching pad. Yeah, there you go. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. There we go. All right. Well, we're in the ninth inning here. Second and third with one out. And we got a 1-2 pitch inside, 2-2. I got to get this the long way. There we go. See? Look at that. We can't show it. We can't show it, but we can talk about it. 2-2 pitch. Santos throws low and outside, full count. He's in danger of walking the bases loaded. Not good when you're trying to make a ball club.
I predict that he walks the bases loaded.
You're probably ahead of me. You're watching the dots.
Why are these dots so fast?
Yeah, he did walk the bases loaded. Hey, you know what?
Baker on third, Baker on second, and Bro on first.
Yeah, I had a nice burger today. You guys have Farmer brothers or boys up there?
No, not up here.
Okay, Farmer Boys. I think it's Farmer Boys. Yeah. Anyway, they're charbroiled burgers. And I used to live in Southern California, and I used to eat there all the time, and I love those burgers. I used to go in, and I'm a burger guy.
What are they like? Like, what's their biggest compare? Like, are they a Five Guys? Are they
I haven't had one in like maybe 5 years, and so I wanted to get one, and I got one tonight with some fries, crispy fries. I love their fries, but it's kind of like. It's charbroiled, but the patty was so thin. In fact, I was telling my dog Buster, because he was the only one around at the time. I said, Buster, I prefer Chili's. I prefer the smash burger at Chili's because it's much thicker patty. And Gravy's been wanting to try them. Yeah, I think they got one down near you, maybe Mark or something. But anyway, it was. Okay, we're 1-1. He's walked 3 guys, and he's got 1-1 count. Not smash burger. I'm not a big smash burger guy either. I'm talking about Chili's has a burger called the smash burger. It's a pretty thick patty. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, grounded back to first. 6, 4, 3 equals 2. That was your assignment last night. It's not 13. That wasn't 6. I'm sorry. That wasn't 6, 4, 3. That was 1, 6, 3 equals 1, 6, 3 equals 2, not 10.
Bottom of the ninth.
Tony Vitello's job. Can Tony Vitello save his job? Can Tony save his job right now? He's in danger of falling to 15-4. In and out, number 1. I don't know. We should have a burger ranking. You know what we're going to do one of these nights, Dallas?
What's that? Draft?
We're just going to have a burger off. Just like a burger eat off. You'll get a burger. I'll get a burger. We'll bring people on the show, and everybody will just have a burger, Maybe we're going to try and do something this year up at the Java Club. Okay, we'll have a meet and greet at the Java Club over there. What pier is that? Whatever it is, it's right off for those who take the Bay Bridge in, and then they walk down the Embarcadero, and but I love the Chili's burger with the Thousand Island dressing. I'm a sucker for Thousand Island. If I've got to have it on my burger now,
the Big Mac did you in there.
Well, I loved the Big Mac, that part maybe 40, 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had McDonald's. I can't tell you the last time I had McDonald's. There's too many alternatives that are better and healthier.
Oh, for sure. As the kids like the McDonald's, so
the kids love the McDonald's
more than I should.
In-N-Out, we have In-N-Out all over Arizona as you do in California. But you guys in Northern California, I lived in Southern California from 1982 to 1995. You guys didn't even have In-N-Out in Northern California back then. And
we didn't get it until I was in high school.
I loved In-N-Out burgers in the 80s and early 90s when I was living in SoCal. Yeah, Carl's Jr.'s, it's not bad. Now, if you want to rank, let's rank the 0-2
fast food.
Yeah, let's just rank fast food. 0-2, by the way, to Buddy Holton, not Buddy Kennedy. Somebody named Holton. What's the guy's name? Jake Holden. Whoever he is, wish him well when he goes wherever he goes. I don't know if he goes to Sacramento, if he goes to Richmond. I'm not
going
sure.
Back to the dugout right now.
There he goes. Is he going to challenge? He is challenging. What the heck? They got a challenge left. It's the ninth inning. Let's see. ABS challenge. Here it is. Oh, just caught the just the tip of the top outside corner there. Wow. All right, so let's big prediction here by Senior Softball Game says, here's his bold take for the night. Devers won't go hitless this year. He's like over 14 or something.
I like Haas to get a hit here.
I'm sure he does right now on this second pitch. It's 1-0. I think you're just ahead of me. Does he get a hit? We'll find out. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. No, inside, almost hit him, 2-0. So Dallas is actually just projecting or predicting, not
no,
cheating.
I wasn't. I'm not cheating.
Yeah,
but I do know what the fourth pitch is.
Well, I'm getting the third pitch about right now, so it must be a ball. It's 3-0. A&W. There we go, Anthony Merkovich. Way to bring something that the Papa Burger. Yes, the Papa Burger. There's another
long many years.
There's another burger with Thousand Island, I believe. Okay, strike 3-1. Caught the top of the zone. All right, so give me Culver's. Yeah, Culver's is out there. Culver's you got, all right, Burger King, Jack in the Box, McDonald's were the big three for a long time.
Big at bat here.
He walked.
Encarnacion can make this team right here.
Oh, if he hits one out, he makes the team. I'm predicting it. The beautiful chicken, Chavez Ravine is where Dodgers. Oh, yeah. Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy's. Where's the beef? You remember the old lady commercials? Where's the beef?
The square ones.
Okay, so you've got a lot of fast foods. Sonic. You guys have Sonic up in the Bay Area?
Yeah, we have it.
Up northern. I've been around for a while. Five Guys. That's kind of a little bit newer. Okay, here comes the pitch. He steals second. He's safe. Who stole that? Oliva. I like Oliva, but he wants to go by Oliva. It's his name. So Oliva, he stole a ton of bases. Oh, he's fast. They say he might be one of the fastest guys on the team. Got long legs. A little bit of Fitzgerald-like, but boy, poor Tyler Fitzgerald. just kind of fell off, didn't he? Yeah, there's habits in Arizona too. Yeah, insane. We do have habits.
The habit is from Santa Barbara, where I went to school.
Okay.
Take a phone call here 1 second.
All right. Oh, he's stealing third. He's in there. He just stole third base. Nice. 2-1 count to Encarnacion, the pitch. There's a fly ball into center field. Is it going to drop? No, it's caught, and the game's tied. Oliva ties it up with his base running. And this game looks like it may end up in a tie because there's no extras. Tony just saved his job, and Oliva stole second, then stole third, Dallas, while you were making that phone call. And Encarnacion sack fly into center field. And those two guys, Tony's going to be here for at least another day.
But now we have the slugger, Parks Harbor.
Oh, why don't you park one, Harbor?
Park it in right center like you did the other day.
That's the place to go. Oliva. I was showing him in the dugout. I kind of like the name. Hey, all right, quiz. Who's the first person in the chat besides Anthony Merkovich and Mark Graves who can give me a guy with the same spelling as Oliva? Give me his first name. Oh, he got hit, Harbor. I like Park Harbor a lot too, NC. Give me the guy's name whose last name was Oliva. Give me his first name. Okay, Scrapper, you got it. Tony, there you go. He was on it. Here. Oh, Los was just behind him. Come on, Los. Got to type faster. He beat you to it. Tony. Oh, that's Los's internet, probably. Yeah. Here come all the old timers. Tony Oliva. All right, what team did he play for, everybody? Who's the first one to give me the team? Start typing. The young guys never heard of Tony Oliva. Who's going to put it up first? Who's going to put the name up first? It's coming. There it is. Twins. Oh, yep. You got it. Scrapper won twice. Gravy Twins. There you go. Tony Oliva. He was a really good ball player. Okay, who's on first? Somebody's pinch running.
Harbor.
Yeah, but
Harbor got hit by a pitch.
Yeah, somebody's pinch running. I don't know who it is. Number 13.
Thomas Gavello, the River Cats guy.
Yeah. Grant McCrae's up. Okay. He's down 0-1. I like Grant McCrae, guys. I was on his case the last year or two calling him Grant McCrae, or McKay, I mean. But he's really worked on his game. He's not striking out as much. Still will strike out occasionally, but let's see him put the bat on the ball here. And let's get the guy on first base, whoever he is in the minors, number 13 home. Uh-oh. Dallas gives us the face. Something not good happened. Let's see. That's
all she wrote.
Game's over with a tie. He didn't strike out because you're not two pitches ahead of me. He must hit the ball and play. Yep, grounded to second. Weekly throws to first. McCrae's out, and this game ends in a tie.
But Vitello keeps his job.
Yeah, Vitello.
He just doesn't get the contract extension.
Does not get the extension, so it's kind of a, it was do or die there. But Tony lives for another day in spring training. He's now only 15-3-1. And,
pretty smart, though. put in the burner to steal 2 bags and get the sack fly.
That's Tony Victory Ball.
Good managing right there.
That's right. Good managing. So go steal us 2 bags, and then Encarnacion gets the key sack fly, which was very, very important. So
that's right. It's saying nothing like it.
Yes. Nothing like it. So beautiful chicken. Dan, your thoughts on Logan Webb tomorrow? We'll get into that. Let's break this down a little bit more. This Giants roster. Time to turn off the big screen. Look at the big wide screen where I watch these games. You know what? I should just take that TV that's in the next room over on the wall and just put it up on the wall in here.
Yeah.
Because I never watch it in that room anyway.
See, I got my TV over here, and then I have my recliner there to watch the TV.
I can put the TV there. I can just put it right there and just pop it up, and I can just sit there and watch the game. It's a 55-incher. I got 2 55s and a 75. Now, I was in Costco the other day, and I was tempted to say 86. I saw pretty cheap, and I'm like, I really don't need it, so why buy it? 75 should be enough, right?
I love looking at the TVs at Costco. It's like right when you walk in the door, I have to go and just look at them every single time. I'll go look at some TVs. Because they have like the super, just the stuff they put on it is just locked in color, beautiful resolution.
What's your big screen TV? What size?
70. Okay,
I got 75. Is that enough for you, or are you getting the feel for like, hey, I got to bump up to one of these 85ers, 86 now?
The place where it goes in my family room it's the perfect size.
Okay.
So if I go any bigger, it looks weird. So
I've got plenty of room for an 85 or even a 90, whatever. But you get to a place. I grew up on a 19. I think it was. And it was a console. You guys don't even know what you guys are talking about.
It was a piece of furniture that had a TV in it.
Yeah. Old, let's see, that was 1960s, right? 1965, old TV console. I'm going to see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. These were, come on, where are they? They don't even have them in here. They don't even.
Even when I was a kid, they had some old, like my dad in his bedroom, he had I don't know what it was, a 22-inch Zenith, black and white. He'd have the rabbit ears, and he would adjust the rabbit ears to get channel 36 from San Francisco to be able to watch the Warriors games.
Yeah.
And which is a lot from Sacramento to get a VHF signal or UHF is it's tough for that to come in, but we could get it.
All right, guys.
It's kind of staticky, but he could see the Warrior games.
So for some of you old or young kids out there, take a look at what we had to watch.
Yeah, with the knobs, you go cling, 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 cling.
Yeah,
cling, cling.
Yeah, exactly.
No remote.
Where did my let me see where I just.
If you want to change the channel, you get up and you change the channel.
Yeah, you had to get up and change the channel. Exactly. and then my dad would be on the couch sleeping, and then you change the channel. What are you doing? I'm like, well, you're not watching it. You're sleeping. We want to watch, and we only had 3 channels to watch. So, yeah. All right. I can't seem to get this to work properly, so I'm going to show it to you this way. This is what we had to watch. This over here on the right. Something like that.
Yeah, the console.
There's the console. And then you had the little knobs. Yeah. It's nuts.
You could also get the console record player that had the speakers built into it.
Yeah.
But it was a big, hefty piece of furniture.
Yeah. we've made a lot of progress since the 50s and 60s. But
yeah, now my dad has a 100-inch TV.
Yeah, can you imagine watching that on for your home?
Yeah, well, you'd come and lay on the floor in front of it.
Yeah, you lay on the floor, exactly. Mm-hmm. And you actually had one of these when you were growing up?
No, I didn't. My grandpa had one of those.
Oh,
I
okay.
did not.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you stream back in the day? Oh, yeah. The only thing you could stream is, if you went fishing down the stream. There was, yeah.
When I was a kid, we had like the tube TVs that were super heavy, but it was color, and but it weighed a ton.
Yeah. Oh, look.
It was probably 36 inches or something.
That actually has the rabbit ears there. Look,
oh, yeah.
There's the rabbit ears. We had the old antenna, though, on the roof.
So did we. That went way up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'd buy this thing. It's like big. I mean, today, they look like cell towers.
It was a massive antenna.
Yeah, and you got like four channels. We had channel 2 with Gary Park, channel 5 with Wayne Walker doing sports, former Detroit Lion and linebacker, and then we had channel 7. Van Amberg was the anchor on the news. I remember growing up with Van Amberg. Check that name out. I bet, poor, rest in peace, I'm going to guess. If that guy's still alive, then Van Amberg. SF San Francisco ABC anchor, I think. I'm typing in. His name didn't come up. Let's see. Van. There he is. He has died. Okay. That was back in 2017. Okay. There we go. I was not mistaken. I remembered Van Amberg. And so we had 7. We had 2, 5, and 7. There's a picture of Van Amberg. I always thought he was a nice guy. Seemed like that. Oh, look, KFRC he was with, too. Former Bay Area TV news anchorman Van Amberg, who reigned on the local airways during the 70s and 80s, has died according to his former station, KGO. Okay. That was back in 17. So I didn't think he would be alive yet today. But and then I think we got UHF. Yeah, there we go. Gen Y and SF and UHF. LOL. Yeah, wasn't it 44? That was the channel I remember dialing in, and you had to tune it just perfectly to get it.
Fox was 40 in Sacramento, but then there was a couple 31, 58. You had those other off-brand channels.
Yeah.
Later on.
Yeah.
Initially, you just had the 4.
Yeah.
But now you're watching the game on a 5-inch screen.
This is like 7, isn't this? Isn't this like a 7? Yeah, maybe more. Don't you go like corner to corner,
diagonal,
right?
Corner to corner, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really maybe 6 at the most. I think. I don't know. Yeah, Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Yeah. Then if you this is a family show, but there are. Well, we'll just leave that. Yeah, just leave that to imagination. Those squiggly lines, what you can imagine seeing through those squiggly.
Sure. Later on, when cable came out, you could tune to those high channels.
Whoa! What was that? Oh wait!
I think I saw something.
I think I saw something. When you're a teenager, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yep, the scrambled channels.
Those scrambled channels, man. They
Skinamax.
Every now and then, I think they would let you kind of get a pretty good visual, so you might subscribe. To tempt you to subscribe to the channel. Oh man, yeah. But Skinamax.
Days.
That's right.
Boy, it's come a long way. Now everyone's got 15 streaming services, and the first game of the year is going to be on Netflix. They don't even have a
we need to get back
signal.
We need to get back to our burger talk. All right, let's get our burgers in, then we'll get about Logan Webb in. Tell me the best. Let's rank them in tiers. We're doing a little WBC. They had pool A, B, C, and D. Let's do pool A, B, C, and if we get to D for burgers. Okay, the lowest being, all right, I'm going to start off with my lowest pool. I'm putting McDonald's in there. McDonald's.
To be fair, McDonald's has stepped up their game the last few years. They were really bad for a while. They've got these kind of gourmet type burgers that are a little bit better than they used to be. So I'll give them a little credit.
All right. So McDonald's is a whatever pool we're starting with. D, at least D. I don't know if
Burger King, do you put that in there?
Well, my son works at Burger King, and some of the things he told me, I might have to put him at that level. I mean, although I've had their chicken sandwich when it was on this 2 for $7 deal.
They had the big ass chicken sandwich, which is a really good deal, and it's a substantial amount. Yeah. So I do like that.
McDonald's fries are killers. Yeah, they're addicting. McDonald's fries, I will say, I did say I haven't been to McDonald's for years. I have driven through the drive-thru in the last couple of years just to grab some fries. Just because I was starving.
They're not as good now as they used to be. They've healthied them up a little bit, and so
really?
The flavor, the salt is not as salty, and the flavor isn't quite what it used to be. But
they're not using like human remains or anything like that for their oil.
Yeah, I'm sure it's vegetable oil or something, but still, my son will say, "Hey, can you pick me up lunch?" And McDonald's is the closest thing to us. Can you and drop it off at school?
Yeah.
So I'll go and I'll get his lunch and I'll take it to his school. But while I'm driving from McDonald's to his school, I got to go in the bag and eat a couple of fries.
Yeah. Well,
it's just a little bit of a tax delivery fee.
Yeah. Here we are in 2026. Does anybody break the mold at some point and say our fries are cooked in avocado oil? Does anybody do that in this decade? Will any restaurant? It's expensive more. It's more expensive. Quite a bit more expensive. Than probably
the Habit doing it because they're like big on avocado and the California burger and those type of things. So that could be.
Yeah, because avocado oil is the best oil to cook in high temperature, and it doesn't go rancid. Those fries that they're making that oil in, it's rancid oil. Yeah, so
yeah, I'm sure they have to change it out a certain amount of period, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is the difference, and you get different fries at different times of the day based on
if you actually look though at these places like the Farmer Boys I had tonight, I looked at the patty and you look at what they've done to these patties. Like Culver's is good tasting, but you got to get a double or a triple just to get a quarter pound, like a triple, I think, to get a quarter pound. I think they smashed these things down to, they're like this,
Sure. It's just a cost saving thing though. They just take a little bit off to save some money. Then they take a little more off and then they take a little more off. And finally you had this tiny, thin little paper thin patty.
You still get the taste, but you don't get much meat. And
right. And that's why you have a restaurant burger when you go to Chili's or
Red Robin,
yeah.
Baby. That is a burger. The whiskey burger.
You get a substantial burger where you still get the pink in the middle, and
There's no room for pink in these fast food burgers.
It's all the same color.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Giants talk.
What happened? Did he leave?
The beautiful chicken. He says, rest in peace, Giants talk.
What happened to Giant Stock?
Because we're now Burger Talk, NorCal Burger Network.
Oh, NorCal Burger Network. Hey, what do I say? I'm a burger guy. I'm probably 1-2. If you wanted to know the truth, I'm a pizza guy. But the last few years, I self-discovered why I was constantly having upset stomachs and feeling crappy for 3 days out of the week. My stomach would cramp up. I realized I was dairy intolerant, and I tried all the lactose intolerance pills and all that, and you can take a little bit off the symptoms, but not much. So I've had to give up my favorite food as an Italian, pizza.
So
now
are these burgers? You're not getting cheese on them?
No, I'm not getting cheese on them anymore.
Wow.
I know it sucks, man.
It changes the whole ball game.
It does.
It's still pretty good.
I was having
can't really go wrong.
Yeah, I was having the double doubles at In-N-Out with the cheese, baby. And if you really want to know the truth, my go-to burger would have been the Red Robin, the bonsai burger with cheddar cheese. I love cheddar cheese, and the bonsai burger with the dripping Hawaiian sauce and the pineapple on that puppy, and man, yeah. Cheese is.
I like their whiskey barbecue burger. Is good.
Yeah, I love the whiskey barbecue. Yes,
but they have so many good burgers at Red Robin that you really can't go wrong. The peppercorn one, you can get the one with the fried egg on it. There's a ton of different ones.
I think if I had to rate the top burger out there at a restaurant now, Red Robin's right up there. It really is.
They're good. Their fries are good too.
And the bottomless pit fries too, right? So. Yeah. And then you get that, what do they call that? Fire sauce, I think it is. Give me some fire camp sauce. And they bring you the basket of fries before you get your order, and you're kind of almost full. You can get full on those.
You got to pace yourself.
It's dangerous. You got to pace. Speaking of pace, I need to go grab something real quick. I'll be right back. I got to get my water bottle. I got that fries I had made me thirsty. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll hold down the fort here. What do we got? Kyle McKiernan, the blue cheeseburgers, blue cheese mushroom. Yeah. Those are pretty good. I don't usually go that route. I like the barbecue burgers, but I also like, they have the jalapeno burger, with the fried jalapenos, which is pretty good. You pay the price for those, but it's pretty tasty. Those are always good. What else we got here? Dan, does Olive Garden have any burgers? I don't think they do. I haven't had the Olive Garden burger, but maybe they should come up with a fake Italian burger that has marinara sauce on it. That could untapped idea there. Go ahead and run with that, Olive Garden. What else we got? Now, I'm a big fan of, in the Sacramento area, which some people might have come to. They had the Squeeze Burger in South Sacramento, which had the cheese skirt on it. And then they had a location down in Galt, and one other location. That was kind of a famous burger around here for a while. I don't think that they're around anymore. They got sued for the inaccessibility for the ramps and stuff at their old building. So, but they did franchise the idea out, and there's these Squeeze Burger places, one in Stockton. I know there might be another one, but those were pretty good. And then the other place that closed down was Jim Denny's in downtown Sacramento. Had the best burgers. They were so good. They were there for 40 years, and they had a fire, and during COVID, they didn't survive. So I did hear that they were relocated to a brewery in downtown Sacramento, or right on the crosstown freeway there, and they were kind of serving out of that brewery now. So the Jim Denny burger is alive, but I haven't had it yet to see if it retains the same quality. But it's one of those things where they had the same grill for 40 years, and they were, there's something magical about that particular grill. But and my dad worked just a block from there, so we would go there quite a bit when I would go see him at his work. And he actually took a couple of celebrities over there when they were when they came to his shop. You know, they would send some VIPs to his shop to get tires put on their car. And so one was Walter Cronkite. He took him over there for a cup of coffee. And then the other was Chuck Yeager, Colonel Yeager, that broke the sound barrier. And so he got to meet him and entertain him for a little bit while he was getting tires put on the pace car he was driving at the Sacramento Raceway. So,
you know what? I think the beautiful chicken meant to say what a burger, not Waterburger. Whataburger. It's not a bad burger. It's a big burger, bigger, not still thin patty, but they got that Thousand Island, which I love.
Waterburger is a little too juicy, a little too watered down.
Too watered down.
Not too flavorful.
Yeah. Carl's Jr., they've had some pretty good burgers. Hey, speaking of Carl's Jr., didn't they have some controversy years ago with some of their commercials?
Yes. Very risque commercials.
Yeah, some risque models and stuff like that, and kind of making some sounds with they biting into the burger or something like that.
Yep. I remember those. Those were big for a few years.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that, who knows?
Now they got to get the pricing down, though. Like I went to Carl's Jr. maybe 6 months ago, and I go and order the same thing I get, like a
Famous Star?
Western bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Fries, drink, right?
Yeah.
And that'll be $18. Right?
You say, man, I could have went to Chili's and got a 3 for me for $10.99.
They used to be the home of the $5 burger, right?
Yeah.
The $5 burger, and then it became the $6 burger, and it was the $6 burger for a long time. But now the $6 burger is $19.
Tell you what, I should get Chili's on here to advertise, because I'll tell you what, here's the trick, guys. If you're out and you're hungry and you're on your way home and you want to get a quick burger, but you want a good burger, call ahead to Chili's and order yourself, the old timer with cheese or the new smash burger, which is now a couple years old, $10.99. And you pick it up and you got fries with it on the 3 for me deal. Plus, you either get chips or a side of soup or something. Like sometimes my wife just wants some soup and a little bit of some of my fries, and we both eat for $10.99 plus the tax. You walk out of there, and it's like $13.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And you go into you call ahead. It's ready in 10 minutes. You get there, and you go home, and you have your burger, and you both eaten for $13.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Chili's makes a good burger. About 15 years ago, where I worked, there was a Chili's nearby, so we would go there for lunch like once a week, just all the guys at work, and I had every different burger they had.
I have not had this
very,
one.
Very good.
Portillo's.
I haven't been to Chili's in over 10 years. So
really?
That would be, yeah.
Oh, order off the 3 for me. It might be $12.99. Some of their burgers now, but still, I mean, you get the fries and a drink, and it's cheaper than the fast food. It's cheaper than the fast food.
Where I did go recently was Applebee's. I hadn't been there since in 20 years, but the school was having some fundraiser where you eat there, and then a percentage goes to the school. So we went there.
Oh yeah, Applebee's, and
darn good food, and it was like two people eat for $20. It was like a heck of a deal.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can transition from burgers to. We didn't really even go through our A list, B list. It's just there's too many.
We'll have to work on it. And,
we'll have to put together a show. But let's
research.
Let's put together our A list Giants, B list, C list, and D list. Who's going to make this team? So I'm going to pull out the roster. We all know Well, we know they're going to make it, but here's my A-listers on the Giants. Okay, how many guys do I have on the A list since we're covering? All right, I'm going to start with the position players, and I'm going to start with my A list. I'm going to go with Rafi Devers on my A list. He gets an A, but an A minus, not an A. I want to see some more production without the strikeouts this year. Okay, A minus,
and stay healthy, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Next, we're going to move over to. We're just going to go around the diamond by position, and I'll put him on the A or B. I'm going to go with Luis Arias, and I'm going to put him on my B plus list.
Is this based on spring training performance?
No, this is based on I'd put Rafi on an F. He hasn't got a hit yet.
Okay, yeah.
Based on what I see
think they will bring to the table this year.
Yeah, got A minus, and then we'll get your list too. Well, we'll just instead of going back, why don't we do it? Where would you put Rafi?
I'll put him at a A minus. I'll put him at a B plus.
Okay, that might be fair. I try to be.
I'm hoping for an A, obviously, but I think. All
right, what do you got? Where do you got Arise?
I'm going to put him at a B because we don't know what his glove's going to be yet.
Yeah,
we've seen him look okay so far, but
I put him at a B plus. Okay, shortstop Willie Adames. I'm going to put him at a B.
I'm going to put him at an A minus.
Willie Adames.
If he hits another 30 home runs this year and plays a solid shortstop, that's all we need from him.
Okay. I'm going to put Matt Chapman at a B plus. Why? Because I think he's going to give you A plus in the field, and he's probably going to give you about a C plus at the plate. So I'm going to merge the two together and make a sandwich, and he's a B plus.
I'll put him at a B. I think his bat's a C and his glove's an A, so he's a B.
Okay. All right. Now we go to the reserves. It's going to be Casey Schmidt. I'm going to give Casey Schmidt for what he will accomplish and play. I'm going to put him at a B minus for this year going in.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that.
Okay. I don't know if Eldridge makes the team.
I mean, if Casey Schmidt was an A, he probably would have won that job. They wouldn't have signed a rise. So you gotta, and then now on Casey, there's so much trade talk for him. Everyone wants him traded. FP and Susan Slusser, and they're all just banging the drum to get him traded because they don't want to say goodbye to Christian Koss, and they want to get a bullpen arm for Casey. But I think Casey Schmidt could really help this team. It's a tougher role being not playing every day, but I think he could bring a lot to the table. So I like Schmidt. Now, he could be better on another team playing everyday third base, and it might be better for his career. But selfishly, for the Giants, you want to keep that guy.
Wow. Well, yeah, exactly. Hey, what do you think of this move? We're talking Giants baseball, but breaking news. 49ers are signing Packers cornerback Nate Hobbs to a 1-year deal, I think.
A lot of 1-year deals they're signing, but they are filling some holes, aren't they?
Yeah. They traded for a defensive tackle from the Cowboys. They brought Drake Greenlaw back. Yeah, I don't know if they're what do they call that club? The old people. What's the word? I wanted to the sanitary club. What's the I don't know what. Yeah, whatever it is. The old. They're bringing all the old guys back.
They're getting the band back together.
Yeah. So hey, Cliff Martinez is in there. All right. So let's see what else. Oh, Eldridge. If Eldridge is on the roster, all right. I think if Bryce is on the roster for most of the year, he's going to be in the B range, B minus, B plus range if he's on the roster. If he's up and down, it might be it might be not a good sign. So I don't know where to put Eldridge. I don't know where to put him.
It's like an incomplete. You don't know yet.
I don't know. Let's give him an eye.
Yep.
What were those? Did you ever have report cards that they gave and they put them in a little pouch, and they gave you a little pouch, and then you opened it up and it was a carbon copy of there's like red, blue, or yellow, green, paper, white, and I can't remember what copy. But you bring it home, and there was these. They weren't letter grades. They were. I don't even remember. I probably have some. You know what, Dallas? I might just dig through my little treasure chest here and go off the air here a little bit and pull. I might be embarrassed to pull up some of my old if they're in there. But anyway, let's move to Christian Koss. I personally, nothing against Christian Koss. I actually like him. He's a good player. I just believe the Giants need a left-handed bat on the bench. And I would go with Matos as a reserve outfielder, and I'd go with McRae or Brennan. And maybe Gilbert, when he gets fully healthy, he finds his way up. But I want a left-handed bat, on the bench. You're not going to have Bryce on this team and having him sit. So your left-handed bats in this lineup are Bailey, Devers, and Lee. That's it. Bailey, Devers, and Lee. 3. And they're all starting. Occasionally they'll get a day off and you'll have them as a pinch hitter. But you're not going to, for the majority of 145 games plus, if you go with an all right-handed bench, teams are going to attack you and stack up right-handed pitchers against you. So you need a lefty that can, force them to sometimes, go with a left-handed pitcher or whatever. So
yeah,
that's
the thing is that Koss has done everything he needs to do. He's hitting 400 in spring.
Yeah, how many at-bats does he have?
He had a great season last year off the bench.
Yeah,
so it's hard.
I just don't know where you're going to how much playing time.
How
much playing time though does he going to get with Adames and Chapman playing, and then you got Casey Schmidt as the first probably backup in the infield. So how much playing time are you really going to get where he has options and you can actually bring him up if there's an injury to an infielder?
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's going to get any. The playing time he's going to get is going to be like, oh, Koss has been sitting here for 3 weeks. We got to plug him in here, a game.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I would like to see Vitello take command of this team and say, you guys aren't playing every day. Willie Adames, you're not playing 160 games. Matt Chapman, you're not playing 158 games. Sorry, Rafi Devers, you're not playing 162. You are better to us when you're rested, and you're not going to get injured as much. So I think giving guys regular rest.
He doesn't want to play 162, Devers.
Why not? He played 163 last year.
Exactly. He wants to play 163.
Well, I got some news for you. He's not getting traded this year, so I think he'll have to settle for 162 again. But I don't think that's going to happen. He's going to have to take some days off and stay healthy. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yeah. All right, my outfielders, I'm going to go Ramos. I'm going to give Elliot Ramos. I think we're going to see a little bit more from Ramos again, and I think he's pumped. I like the color of his hair with the rest of the Puerto Rican team. That hairdo right there, that's worth a plus. That's a bump from a B to a B plus for Elliot Ramos. Just on the hair alone.
I agree with you, but I think this is a breakout year for him. I think this is another all-star season for Elliot Ramos.
A minus?
A minus. I think he's going to have a really good year.
Does he get a bump for the color of hair?
I hope he keeps it after, we'll see if that happens.
All right, Bader. Wow. How do I rate Harrison Bader? I have not handed out any C's yet, have I?
I don't think so.
And I don't want to be, this is the no homer, no casual network. I don't want to give everybody. I'm going to go C+ for Bader.
Okay. I don't really know how he's going to translate yet. You assume his defense is going to be really good. His bat is going to be down, hitting in the 9-hole is what he wants to do. And, sometimes you put guys in the 9-hole that you don't expect much from, but I think he wants to kind of be a table setter when he turns the lineup over. So I don't think he really gets to say where he is in the order. He might be 8th or 7th, but we'll see how they want to play that. But the jury's out on him, but I think if we get a B from him, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah. All right. Little quick food break. And as I went and got my water because I was thirsty, but I want to, if you guys haven't had these at Costco.
Tonight's episode brought to you by Heavenly Hunks.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're square. They're oatmeal, dark chocolate. No dairy in them, so they're safe for me. But yeah, go feast on one of those. They have peanut butter ones too. Peanut butter and chocolate. Pretty doggone good. So we've covered the outfielders. We don't know who the reserves are, so let's just skip on the reserves and move to the pitching. I'm going Logan Webb with an A this year.
Yeah. Hard to go wrong with that. He's an A every year.
Yeah. Robbie Ray.
As much as people like to complain about him and say he's not good, not an ace, you don't know what you're talking about. The guy is a competitor, and he's really good.
I'm going with Robbie Ray. I'm going to give Robbie contract year, walk year. I'm going to give him a B+.
This will not be popular, and I hope I am wrong, but I think that he has to put too much effort into pitching. He's having to go max effort all the time, which I think can potentially lead to injury. Mm-hmm. I think Robbie Ray might have a problem going the full season this year. So I'm going to put him in the C range and hope that I'm wrong and we get a whole nice long stretch out of him.
All right, let's go Tyler Mahle. I'm going Tyler Mahle with a solid B. Going to be a good pitcher. Not great, but he's going to be a little better than average.
Okay. The jury's still out for me, so he's been good so far in spring. I think so far so good. So I'll say a B-.
All right. Adrian Hauser. I'm going to go B-.
Okay, I'm going to go B with him then. I think maybe it's just the interview I heard with Bill Lasky, but I like the guy, and I think he's going to be a good addition.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I hope he reaches A's status. I'm going to go with Landon Roop. I think Roop has he learned a little bit last year, and I think he comes back stronger, and I'm going to give him a D-. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to give him a B-, just a B-. I think he's a little above average. I guess C+ would be above average slightly. I think Roop has a decent year. He's a very competitive guy, and
I think I'm giving him an A-. This is a breakout year for Roop. His curveball is great. His changeup is great. His fastball is really good. This is going to be a coming out year for Landon Roop, and he'll have an A- year.
Okay,
and
so
he's
Logan
be
Webb,
number 2 in the rotation next year.
Logan Webb tops the Giants with an A. I gave Devers an A-. I did not hand out any A+. But Logan
it's hard to
Webb,
go wrong with Webb. I mean.
Yeah. So top there, and then I'm going to give Tony Vitello. Don't know what, but I think he has a pretty good year, and I think he gets the Giants above 500 for the first time since 21. I'm going to give Tony an A- for his first year as a rookie manager.
All right. I'll agree with you on that. Now, the over-under on how many times he gets thrown out of a game.
I think it's 4 or less. I don't think he gets tossed more than 4.
I think it's 7.
Ooh. That would be a lot for a. Do you think that some of these umpires are going to have it out for him and not give him as much leeway, kind of like rookies in the NBA, where Draymond Green can come and yap and yap and yap and yap and not get a tee, and these
rookie umpires are going to have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder because now they're getting showed up by this strike zone. You know, they're going to have situations where they're wrong 4 or 5 pitches, in a couple of innings.
Oh, and then they're going to be in.
And then they'll be out of challenges or whatever. But once you're out of challenges, then you might see someone doing some arguing and being like, "Hey, you were wrong 6 times tonight." So
what makes you think you're right now?
Yeah. So.
Oh, those will be dugout ejections.
Right, yelling at him.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think there could be a fair amount of that. He's going to be. We haven't seen it yet. It's spring. He's been very mellow, very chill, just letting his coaches do the talking mainly, letting Tingler do the barking at the players and stuff. But I think he's going to be emotional. You can see it in interviews and stuff when he's gotten kind of fiery, and he's once he's more comfortable in his environment, his true colors are going to come out, and we're going to see a lot of that, and it's going to be good. It's going to fire up the players. Managers do that. They get tossed out of a game to kind of light a fire under the team. And sometimes they do it for show. Like Bochy would be like, okay, I'm going to go stroll out of this dugout and walk over to that guy, and he's going to get tossed and, use the magic word and get thrown out of the game. And
yeah, I've seen some great guys get tossed out. I think my favorite is Terry Collins when Noah Syndergaard was on the mound and tried to hit why do I always forget his name? He played with the Phillies and he's with the Dodgers, the left-handed second baseman. Help me out. Why does his name escape me? This happened to me the last time I talked about him.
Some names, I can't even think of it though.
Is right on the tip of my tongue. Someone's going to spit it out in the chat before I get to it. Not Huff. Second baseman, Tommy. No, is it Tom? Played with the Phillies for years. He had a Hall of Fame. Some people thought he might make the Hall of Fame, but he wasn't quite good enough. Then he's with the Dodgers. Where's my chat? My chat's slow on the chat. Come on. Second baseman. Left. Chase Utley. Thank you, Joe Schmo. Chase Utley. Yeah. Okay. So he's at the plate because he took out earlier in the playoffs when he's with the Dodgers, he took out the Mets shortstop and blew his knee out. And so the next year they went after him and they threw behind him and they missed. And they threw him out. And you guys just got to go watch it. Terry Collins just comes out. Hey, what about me, Tommy? Tommy, And then the umpire's going, he goes, all right, Terry, go ahead, Terry. Let it out, Terry. Tell me what you want. Tommy, we didn't get a shot at him. Come on. And then the umpire is like, he's going, Terry, our ass is in the jackpot. Major League Baseball. We got to do it. I'm sorry. He's, that's not right. That. And he's just losing it. And it just goes on and on. But that's a classic one. And then, of course, you see some of the managers go out and you can read their lips, say, throw me out. Throw me out. I want you to throw me out. So, just go to YouTube and type in Chase Utley, Noah Syndergaard, or type in Terry Collins manager ejection. I can't put it up because it's hilarious though. I'm giving you anxiety. I'm talking like Terry Collins. That's why. All right, so we kind of rated where the Giants are going to be. I think the roster is going to be so interesting. I mean, it's Eldridge. Here's the guys that are really in play in the field. It's Eldridge and Encarnacion and Koss. Those three guys are on they're on the fence. They could go either way. And then on the outfield, it's McRae, Brennan, Gilbert, and Matos. Those are the four guys. And
you don't consider Encarnacion an outfielder?
Well, didn't I throw his name in there? Did I not throw his name? Oh, either or. He's DH, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, he's really a DH. I mean, yeah.
So how many guys is that? That's Encarnacion and Koss and Eldridge, 3. And then there's 4 outfielders, right? It's Matos, McRae, Gilbert, and Brennan.
Right. But out of Brennan, McRae, and Gilbert, only one of those guys is going to make it, and it's not Drew Gilbert.
Probably not.
No, it's not. I think it's Brennan or McRae.
And then, but you there's only 4 backups. There's only 4 guys that are back. If you carry 13 and you've already got 9 in your starting lineup, and then you have Susak at 10, you got room for 3 more guys. I mean, I suppose they could go 4 more guys.
Eldridge makes it, right?
No. Even, let's see. Yeah, if Eldridge makes it, correct, because he would be one of the 9.
Yeah. And then if Eldridge doesn't make it, you've got 4.
Yeah. So it's so that's going to be interesting. The bullpen, I'm going to go right now with, I'm going to take a look at this roster and tell you what I think the opening, and this could change, okay? This could change. But we got the 5 starters we already ranked, okay? Those guys, barring any injury, knock on wood there, those 5 are locked. So you got 8 bullpen arms. Okay, we know Ryan Walker's 1. Okay. Number 2, I'm going to say Spencer Bivens is 2. I'm just going with guys I think that are going to make it. Buto, 3. Gage, 4. McDonald, 5. I'm going to give a job to Wynn at 6. And I'm going to give a job to Caleb Killian, 7. I'm not including Eric Miller because he hasn't pitched yet, so I'm assuming he's not going to be ready. I don't know what his issue is, if it's his back. So the 8th and final, and Henches is still not ready. So those guys are up. So I'm going to tell you the last spot I think comes down to either Joey Lucchesi or Carson Wisenhunt. But do
you think they carry Lucchesi and Gage?
I think they carry 2 lefties out of the bullpen.
Right, but if Miller is ready, then you're assuming Miller's not ready.
Yeah, I'm assuming Miller's not ready.
Okay. Yeah, they'll carry 2. I somehow think that Miller's going to be ready to go by the time it's time to go.
We'll see.
We've been waiting to see.
If he is ready, then it could knock off.
Did you mention, is Bivens in your list?
Yeah, Bivens is on my list.
Is Brubaker on your list?
No.
Okay. Do you think that? Oh, they have Brubaker listed as a starter in this list. Do you think that Jared Oliva and Victor Barracoto have an outside chance to make it?
No, I don't. No. I do think we will see Oliva at some point in the 26th season, maybe if it's for a weekend or whatever, call up for somebody's down for a week. I don't know. I would think Barracoda needs a little more work than Oliva.
Probably, but he's hitting 407 with over 1,000 OPS.
I know everybody likes that and stuff, but I've just seen so many guys do well in spring that never amount to nothing when the regular season is.
It's absolutely true. It's just, the guy just smashes the ball.
Yeah.
So, maybe we see him at some point. Maybe he goes to AAA and does well, and then, we could see him.
I do like the depth of the club. Wisenhunt, if he has an outing like he did last Saturday, I believe he pitched great. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings pitched. He looked phenomenal. And if I wish they would convert him into a bullpen guy, because then his changeup gets better because he can really let loose the fastball.
Who do you like? So if they're going to promote one of those guys, McDonald or Wisenhunt, to the bullpen and leave one in AAA to come up when a starter gets injured and stay stretched out in AAA, who would you rather stay stretched out as a reserve starter to come up, and who would you want to put in the bullpen?
That's a great question, and it depends a lot on if Miller's healthy or not, because if Miller and Gage both make the team and you don't need a third lefty, I would, but if you need that lefty because you only have Gage maybe that's really healthy and Wisenhunt, then I don't want to see McDonald. McDonald pitched like almost 160 innings last year. So needs to stay stretched out. He's at a stage now where he can go to 175. Right. So
he can give the Giants a lot of innings as a starter.
Right. And
they're going to need those innings.
Yeah. I would almost, he deserves to make this team, I think, but I would almost send him down to AAA so he can pitch 6 innings a night.
Yeah. Now they could use him as a long man and have him pitch, when someone gets blown up, have him pitch 4 innings and then have him pitch 2 more simulated innings, afterward downstairs or whatever, and just keep him stretched out. And they've done that before, but it's not ideal, I don't think. So, I would like to see, I think that Wisenhunt could be good out of the bullpen, and maybe they leave McDonald in AAA to come up and eat innings when it's time.
I think your closer, I'm going to answer this question from Theodore. I think it's Walker, wouldn't you say, right now? Is the closer? Walker. It's his job until he loses it. And I would say the next in line would be, could be a Joel Peguero if he comes back healthy at some point. Got a hamstring issue. I'll tell you a guy who I think could become besides Killian could be a closer, but Keaton Wynn's a guy that's got some nasty stuff. He's throwing 98, 99, and then he's got that crazy ass splitter that when I talked to Patrick Bailey a couple years ago, I asked Bailey in the clubhouse, who's got a better splitter, Keaton Wynn or Kevin Gausman? And he didn't hesitate. He said, Keaton's is much filthier than Gausman's splitter. And Gausman has one of the best splitters. But, this was in 2023. We're in 2026, and Keaton's had a lot of injuries since then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has. But it'd be great if after all this time he could finally get it together and really produce and help this team.
Yeah.
I think that Lucchese's got a spot on this team. I think they brought him back because they are kind of rewarding him for what he did last year. They didn't give him the contract right away, but I think we're going to see him in there over Gage.
Yeah. Yeah. Dom says
and then
Walker
I didn't see this,
included.
but Birdsong elbow issue. That's bad.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Birdsong is being evaluated for an elbow issue, reports Susan Slusser.
Yeah, there's your Tommy John, first Tommy John right there, most likely.
That's bad news.
That sucks.
But sometimes guys come back better after Tommy John.
Yeah. What sucks about it is you lose all of 2026 and half of 27.
Yep.
But
if that's the case, they're still evaluating it, but you never want to hear elbow.
Yeah. Elbow. Yeah. Not good. Well, we definitely, Bailey was a rook back then. Yeah. Gosman's a great pitcher. They should have never let him walk. They could have signed him for 5 years, $110 million, which is a bargain today. And he wanted to stay in San Francisco, but that was, we get on Farhan a lot here on this channel, but he missed some big ones by not either trading Gosman or re-signing him and doing the same thing with Rodon, not trading him. But he did make a good call on not re-signing Chris Bryant. Remember, that would have been a disaster. I mean, that was, jeez.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, Farhan, we'll see, because some of his guys are starting to produce and starting to show some things. But if he were that good at baseball, evaluating baseball talent and putting together rosters, would he be putting together soccer teams for the Dodgers or whatever the hell he's doing?
Yeah,
now?
I don't
NASCAR,
even know.
I don't know what he's doing.
I think he goes out and gets the pizzas and stuff like that sometimes too. Like, delivers.
He's good at evaluating pizzas, that's for sure.
Yeah, go get the pizzas. I think he organizes the Dodgers
than Kapler was at burgers.
Yeah, I think what his real role though with the Dodgers is to organize their fantasy football league, and I heard he's pretty good at that. Speaking of fantasy, guys, if you want to get into the NorCal Sports Fantasy League, I don't know if you're holding out because our prices are dropping now. Our entry fee, we went from 200 in the points league to 150. And I have a feeling we may need to go to $100. Okay. That's as low as we can go. We'll go to $100. I've got more people lined up for the points league than I do the Roto league. I've only have a couple. I've got the points league. We've got Jake just confirmed he wanted to be in today again. Mike, Val, 1, 2, 3, Jake 4, Carlo 5. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need about 4 or 5 more players, guys. So
people procrastinate. They wait till the last minute. We'll get him.
Winner takes all. $50. Winner takes all. That's not a bad way to go. Come on, guys. Email me. We want to we got to set our draft up. Probably going to do the draft the night before the Giants game, Tuesday night, May 24th or March 24th, excuse me. March 24th. We'll do it Tuesday night. We'll draft. You'll set your lineups up for the next day. If you got any Yankees or Giants players, and come on, go ahead and get in here. And I think we have Los as one of those guys. So you just got to email over, but we got to hear this week. We got to get this thing done. Email me over to norcalsportsnetwork@gmail.com.
Will somebody have drafted Bryce Eldridge and have them in the starting lineup that first night? Will somebody be that optimistic?
Well, I think we'll find out if he's going to make that team by that night. I don't know. Tuesday night's the cuts, or the last game. Giants are playing Monday night and Tuesday night. My guess is the Tuesday night game, they probably at Oracle, they might have their regulars in for one at bat.
If that.
Yeah, a lot of times they just don't play. They just rest them. They'll play them Sunday in Sacramento, Monday against Mexico, and then Tuesday they'll just have the night off, and then you'll see guys that are in the lineup that have already been cut. They'll just throw a team together, and so it'll be interesting. And then you might see what might be interesting is if you see Encarnacion and Eldridge in the same lineup along with Matos, just to see if they make their, that would be pretty wild. I think we're going to see that in one of those games. Tryout. I think we're going to see some of that in one of those games at Oracle, Monday or Tuesday. I think it's coming down to the end. I mean, I think they got ideas, but, so
they're having conversations. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we saw, I saw Buster, and we showed that last night, Buster and Bruce Bochy at the ball game yesterday. These guys are showing up every game. They're going on the road, even though some of the veterans aren't. They're watching these guys, and they're watching the other teams' players, evaluating other teams to see if there's anybody that they see they might like and put together a deal. So
I wonder what Bochy was saying.
Yeah, I think that Bryce, he looks like he's ready. I think you might be able to put him in there opening night.
There we go. Yeah. Grab a beer, Buster, relax. Let him play.
He's 21. Grab a beer, Bryce.
There we go. Well, guys, another night is over. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate you being here. We definitely want to thank our sponsors that I forgot to do. Make sure you guys are reaching out when you want to play and earn a little bit of money. You reach out to Prize Picks. That's right, Prize Picks. Use that promo code right there on the screen, NCSN, and give a shout out to Prize Picks. Prize Picks is that daily fantasy app where you can win money, just placing money on a win or lose. That's all you got to do is put that money out there and put in $5, and they'll give you $50 in lineups, win or lose. That's it. They're available in all 50 states. Download the Prize Picks app today. Build your lineup and follow along while watching the games. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. You're going to have a lot of fun. You don't have to put 50 in to get 50 where they match you. They're going to just give you 50 for putting the $5 in and playing. So go ahead and get over there to Prize Picks and join. It's a lot of fun. Guys, well, thank you. And I don't know if we're doing a show tomorrow night or not. We may. We've got USA taking on Canada. Go Team
Logan
USA.
Webb.
Logan Webb on the hill. We'll see if we'll go tomorrow night. It depends. I do stuff on Friday nights. My wife and I go out every Friday night. So I do have a life.
Till 3 a.m.
Yeah. But I usually get back about 8:30, 8:45, which it worked last week because we were an hour ahead of you, but now we're on the same time. So if I get back at 8:45, we're a little late. So we'll see. I don't know what will happen tomorrow night. You're welcome. Thanks, Don. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. So give us a like on your way out. And, hit that like. It does a lot of good. And we will catch you on the next stream. Take care, everyone.